Welcome back, my boys and ladies and germs alike. We here. More Ichi, as promised. Turn down just the music a bit. What's going on? Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I see you, Julius. Get my studios open. How's it going? I'm glad we don't have any scuffs so far. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. All that, jazz. I think we're gonna have a solid stream for, finally, the first time in a long, long time. Just making sure all of the notifications are up. I sent out on Twitter, on the channel. So we should be live with no issues. Yeah. Doing good. Hope you're I'm having a good evening. All things considered, this past week was a little rough. It was a little rough trying to get through some stuff, push back of streams, and then Friday, just trying to reset everything. So One Piece got pushed back to yesterday. It was still fun though. That Shamrock, or not Shamrock, the Shanks and all the other stuff was just crazy, absolutely crazy. I watched the VOD for Cole. I'm going through Brago's right now. They have a lot of interesting topics on that. Not really too much discussion on the Child of Destiny. I'm kind of shocked, but okay. But yeah, doing good overall, Julius. So yeah, I hope you're doing good too. Now, last time we left off, we had Ichi started from chapter 1 to 3. We used manga decks because they had the official, but it is cut off after chapter 4. So until we get caught up, we're going to be using this site. I find it to be somewhat reliable. It doesn't appear to have too many ads or glitches or hacks to them. So I'm going to post it in, obviously, the chat now. What up, guys? But then also later on for the actual description down below for VOD Gang. What's up, VOD Gang? You guys will be able to actually have it there as well in the description. Official Viz rendered referred to Shanks as a child of fate. Okay, so because this isn't a One Piece stream, but I'll briefly touch on that. So I did read the official translation of the chapter today. I saw it drop. I read it during my break during work today. So I noticed some things were very different because of the official translation, which is why you do have to read them. You do have to read them when they come out. One of them, yes, was that Shanks was referred to a child of fate, which maybe that's why people are not talking about it as much, because it's a very different translation, and I'm hearing some people say that is how it's worded in the official Japanese isn't as concrete as it comes off in English. So that's one. Two, Loki may not have Conqueror's Haki as in the translated made it seem like he was going to have against the God Knights going up there. So that was interesting. And then 3, Luffy's whole perspective on teaming up and maybe having Loki join the crew was also slightly altered as well, which I found interesting as well. I'm like, And a little bit. Last thing. And then 4, King Harold, him being a part of the Giant Pirates based on the translation of the fan stuff is wrong. The official decrees it as the Giant Warrior Pirates were their own faction 109 plus years ago doing their shit. Then King Harold was out doing shit as well. That's also now clarified. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, they still are glazing the Giant Warrior Pirates, but it's not like King Harold was a part of them, because that would have been like, whoa, hold on now. That is a major difference. So yeah, I did read that. So interesting changes. But anyway, we are going to be reading a couple chapters today. I don't know how much we're gonna get to. If this is like a standard Shonen Jump Shonen series, these chapters relatively should go by quickly, so we should be able to blaze through them. Of course, with rants and, well, not rants, but tangents, discussions. Yes, that's the more elegant way of phrasing all this. we will have discussions. It cannot be helped. But so far, from the first 3 chapters, I'm really digging Ichi the Witch. It is very reminiscent, as I said last time, of a couple of series. It gives me very Magi vibes for its magical element. It gives me certain structural stuff like JJK. There were even stuff that I felt was like very Bleach related as well, to some of the jokes and like the way that people were going about their day-to-day like conversations. I can also see other inspirations like Toriko being slid in here with how they are viewing certain abilities and whatnot. Also, the idea of catching multiple of the Majink, how it's pronounced, you know, I'm also going to get wrong, which I also is going to be fun with certain characters in this, but kind of also reminds me of like Pokemon in a way where you got to catch multiple of them. I'm curious how deeply rooted that's going to be. And then because this is because this is outright created by the people that did Irumakun, and I do like Irumakun, we will catch up one of these days to Irumakun. We'll get back on track with that. I don't know when, so, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. The art style, but also just character mannerisms were, you know, like their little, like, joking faces were very Irumakun, and I just appreciate that. So, overall, this series really is something that I can get into. This is, like, very me core, and I like it. I like it. So far, the characters seem interesting. The power and the world itself is very tempting to explore, deep dive into theory craft, so I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. And if they can have like a Hunter x Hunter style of explaining their magic system on a very like fundamental level, I think this series is probably the most... It has the most potential, I think, by far out of most new series. And that includes series like JJK. That includes series like Chainsaw Man. That includes stuff even like Black Clover, I could argue. Like, give this enough time, oh, this can easily be up there. That's how I feel just initially off of reading the first 3 chapters. But, who knows? Maybe time will change. Time might change all perspective. So, let's figure out where we stand in now Chapter 4 of Ichi the Witch. If you are new here, you know what to do. You need to like this stream, or if you're watching this as a VOD gang, like the video, comment, even if it's not a good comment. I don't care. You can comment because YouTube algorithm really, really cares about that. Bell notification for every time we go live, and of course, subscribe. Join my covenant of witches. Now, Ichi the Witch. The 4th Hunt. Natali the capital. Right, so last time we left off, we have... a lot of people were commenting, by the way, on my pronunciation. Again, like, the names are going to be... I do apologize. I will be struggling with this, but I think it's Dakaris, as people wanted me to pronounce her name. Dakaris, something like that. Dakaris, she is taking our boy Ichi to the royal capital for the witch institutions, which we found out only females can go to. Only females can go to. Which in of itself is a interesting world-building lore of their universe. Now, Natalia, the capital. Population, approximate 3 million. A prosperous coastal city centered around the magic industry. It is a big tourist attraction, including Main Street and the Mantle Witch Association. Oh, I like that little detail there. Again, that's a cool little feature that you don't always get for a series like this. And then once more, story by Osama Nishi, art by Shiro Uzaka, who is the, I think, artist of Welcome to Demon School. Wow, so many people. Well, yeah, it's a big city in this region. Look at all these shops here. Main Street. Quick gawking like a bumpkin, but he is, though, technically speaking. All the ladies are using magic like it's nothing. It's pretty amazing. Right. So once more, they're showing off that women the matriarchy is very strong in this universe, which I will be curious if that comes to a head, like an actual like societal conflict. All the ladies are using magic like it's nothing. This is amazing. This isn't something you'll see out in the sticks, but women cannot automatically use magic. We need formal training. Okay, just because women have a more higher chance to achieve it doesn't mean they're naturally gifted. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. The writer of Demon School, artist of. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the other way around, but. Oh, okay. Because the art style is very, very Demon School esque. But okay. Writer of Demon School, artist of Act Age. I don't know what that is. Act Age. Side tangent. The first of the night, baby. Act Age. This looks like a. This is a manga? This looks like a Korean manhwa. This also gives me Dress Up Darling. Yeah, this gives me Dress Up Darling. Like, this art here makes me think it's like a manhwa, not a manga. Yeah, Korean. But, okay. Cool. Neat. I'm sure it's a very interesting series. So, women need formal training. Miss Dakaris, I'm going to say it as Dakaris. Miss Dakaris, Magic Seminar. Oh, we got a fucking pyramid here. This will be interesting if it's going to involve lore, but most importantly, because it's a shonen series, power scaling. Yes. Dread it, run from it. It will arrive all the same. Mantel Witches Association members. So at the bottom of this caste system, we have, I will say, the overall quality of the page is a little on this, so I have to zoom in. We have witch candidates, which are juniors. So that's where his girls from his town, his village, are going to be. So basically cadets. Cadets. Got it. So witch cadets or witch candidates, junior. Girls who have taken the aptitude test and have been declared they have magical potential. They're qualified to learn magic at the association school, the Mantle Magic Academy for Girls. I almost want to say they're like magic girls, like the actual anime trope. Witch candidates or witch cadets, senior. Witch assistants, they work in a variety of support fields, from magic research to production of magic items and equipment. And then full-on witches. So kind of like they are the new hirers, or like they're the trainees. These are the more seasoned enlisted witches, but still aren't official witches. And then you have the witches. Witches, a bare handful, which can mean anything really. Magic specialist, they deployed across the lands to hunt magiques. So these are more official witches, can be more combat focused. Interesting. Okay. The elite few. Then on this totem pole, it's like cut off. A separate page beneath them are, quote, average people. On one side, you have the males. So again, this caste system here. The average man, no magic power at all. They cannot use magic or magic items. So again, I do wonder, because I brought this up a couple times last time, nauseingly. What is the difference between magic, magiques, and chance? Because I think chance can be associated with magic, and vice versa with magiques. But just because you have chance to a magique does not mean it matches up to a certain chant for magic. You see what I mean? Like, what is chance? Because they seem like their own like subset of power of mana. So I wonder if males could learn chance, but they can't technically use magic, and therefore they can't use magiques. Yo, last time I said give a series about females being witches and males being berserkers. Oh, that would sell like hotcakes. Yo, come on, give the dude something. Give them something. It was a decently popular manga about method acting. Oh. Was good, but the writer of the Act Age was the big P. Well, I'm okay then. So he was the file. He was the file. Ah, gotcha. Who attacked? Oh, it gets worse. That's great. So he attacked a underage girl, and so the series was canceled and got smiled and got smited. Right. So it got smited from existence. Ah, okay. So this is the artist trying to separate himself from that. The art style, like I said, was very dress up darling esque. So I'm interested if he worked on that as well. The average people on the right side, we have the average women. They have the potential, but they can barely use magic. They can use magic items, however, and then it cuts off there. So women have aptitude innately with mana, but they cannot either properly use it, barely use it, and or it's just limited to just items. And that's it. There might be some women in this universe that cannot use magic, but they might be like a exception. They might be an oddity in of themselves. Most of the women working in Nital went through the Witches Association. They used their magic in all kinds of jobs and labor, craft work, you name it. So again, almost like Amazon Lily, it feels very matriarchy for this storytelling, which again, I think is going to be a big thing, which for the world that we live in now, especially with social media, I can see this becoming a very heavy talking point. Which dolls who oh my god, that's a tongue twister. Which who's who books, witches are popular. They are a great source of tourist and income. Who are you trying to get the line pockets though? If men cannot use magic, is it the men nonetheless that are the income revenue for them? Wow. So there's tons of witch merchandise all over the place. Then bam, a poster. The life of that's right. Yeah, there was like some weird fangirl. No. It was her drawing. I thought it was a fangirl. No. The life of Descaris, the legend of the most beautiful warrior prince. Did you make this? No, this art's too clean. And in fact, the art looks like it's a JoJo's art style, but like part 1. Nah, she didn't make this. But she probably like fed people to be like, yeah, just glaze me. Just glaze me. Glaze me. It's like, you are a very humble person, aren't you? What? This cover really is off, Yikes. No wonder nobody in this crowd recognizes you. Yo, you can't even see yourself. Oh, yes. Well, no matter how you try, you can't truly capture the beauty of the real thing, now can you? Girl, if you get a bigger head, it's going to, like, lift you off the ground. Hey, these boots are pretty. What, you're interested in magic items? That's rare for a man. Yo, because we're berserkers. Please. Oh. Seriously, that has to be a plot point here. Males can't use magic. Fuck magic, though. We're like Black Clover. We got ki. We have ki. We can, like, increase our natural dexterity and physical aptitude. Please. Oh, please. Please, baby, please. I can upgrade my strength. Let's go. Yo, are you even listening to what I said? Magic items. Yeah, they're items that do spells. They will do specific things if you pour a little magic power into them. But if males can't, they have no connection to the mana of this universe, then they can't use those items unless there are like items that help use other items. Good lord, this fucking, oh my goodness, these shoes are elegant. Like the detail work. I said that last time too. The detail work in this series is actually pretty on point for some stuff. My goodness, just look at that. So you know those are going to be expensive. These are a pair of leg booster boots. Pour in a little power and they will strengthen your legs. Oh, so like you'll like Super Mario jump. Cool. Given the average woman's strength, they'll let a girl jump approximately 6 feet or so off the ground. That's pretty good. So they can just, an average girl with barely any training, but mana, can jump 6 feet. They can jump my height. So then if you give this to like someone like Dakaris, probably does little for her because she can probably do this innately. Like just, again, like pure mana or whatever. But if you gave it to her nonetheless, she could probably like jump 50, 20, like some ridiculous number. I want to try them on. They'll just be a pair of frilly knee highs for you, sir. Magic items are only for women. Well, guess what? We're going to break a societal norm. I heard the rumor that there would be a male witch who would be popping up here soon. Oh, hush. Yeah, you're right. Men can't be witches. It's impossible. Well, seeing how it is a derogatory term for mainly females. But then again, Lord of the Rings did teach us, hey, Witch King, baby. The Witch King. Let's go. Hey, wait a minute. That's me. And then she's like, shut the hell up. Wait, you trying to blow our cover? Huh? Yeah, wild rumor. Am I right, guys? Uh-huh. Listen up, kid. The fact that you can use magic will remain a secret. You got that? No using any, period. If someone finds out, I'll get yelled at. I think that's the least of your worries. I think that would be the least of your worries. Okay. Now remember, don't you dare do anything to draw attention. Something like a letter from Hogwarts just falls out of the sky. Huh? A letter. Top secret. Hey, this just flew out of the sky. Oh, there. I bet she must have dropped it. They have, like, magic blimps here? Of course they do. Not a blimp. Oh, it's not a blimp. Never mind. It was just perspective and distance. It's some floating bag. Oof. Hey, it's floating. It must be levitation spell. It looks like a witch candidate is carrying the mail from the harbor over to the Witches Association via air route. Oh, is this the third person? That's on my thumbnail? Sheesh. How many bags did they pile on that thing? It's pretty overflowing. With a load like that, there's no way she'll make it towards the drop-off with only 2 or letters. The letter looks important. Oh, he's gonna... of course. He goes by his own way. He lives by his own code. He goes with the flow of things, like a real anime, like shonen main character. Fuck the rules. We just do what we want. So, he's gonna put on the stilettos as a real man. Sometimes it takes best boy to be the best girl, you know. So he gets an idea. Smoke. Oh well, it's time to take you to the association, and then a huge explosion. What is this gale force? What just happened? My product. It just disappeared. Then she looks around. Wait, the boots, they're missing. I'm borrowing them, says in this letter. What the heck? No, don't tell me of course he did. So, let's see how strong he is. And again, now he has just, what was it? Like, his magic. I almost want to say Majin. I kind of want to say Majin. His magic. His ability, you know, the supposed Sukuna of this universe, is ultra amplification magic, which is like, yo, that can be hella broken, and I can already see it. But I think innately now he has magic potential. But I wonder if his innate magic potential is better than even some females. Probably. Whoa. Oh my god, I'm flying. Oh yeah, dude. He's over the fucking city. He's just leaping in back. It's actually almost like he is flying, not like jumping, but like he genuinely has hang time. Oh my god. Just one jump. One jump, and this guy is over the entire city. And again, he's barely trained at all. At all. Now, next question. How do I land? Yeah, that's an important question there. He grabs the pole. Hey, what the Oh, this guy's going to be a menace. Because not only now he has magic powers, he has giga magic powers. He's going to learn spells. He's going to have other attributes. But one thing he has over them, not only his instincts, it's also just peak physical condition. He's going to, in a way, he's going to be like the Asta of this universe. In a way. Where he's like, he's just going to be such a physical stud that he's barely going to use magic in certain cases, just like this. He's just going to leap around like a physical phenom and just flex. Literally just flex to impress. This is a good panel. Hold on. Let me show you guys this. I mean, you guys already know if you're here. This is a great panel. I like the framework of this. So you see he's doing his somersault spinning, flings himself to the tower, ricochets off of that, then goes over here, backwards twirls off there, and then again over here. He's like Deku and Spider-Man put together. This guy is crazy. Ichi is already like vibing with me. I like this. He's got confidence. He's got physical skill. He's a dumbass, but not too much of a dumbass. He's got a serious side too. Like, okay, I'm liking this. This is a good start to a main character. Yeah. Wow, I can really jump high. And then we see two babies in like a windowsill. He goes over, yeah. And then, mommy, there was a weird guy flying through the sky. The things you children say, and no one's noticing. Yeah, this is very My Hero like when Deku's just leaping through the air and shit. Like, holy cow. Man is like superhuman. Ah, new person, but this is probably the third character on the thumbnail that I have. Oh, it's so heavy. Mantle Witch Association. Witch Cadet. Excuse me. Let me say this right so it doesn't come out weird. Komugi. Komugi. No, not Komugi, but Komugi. Close enough. I'm not going to abbreviate this name because, yeah, that might get me in trouble. Master just had to go and buy a bunch of weird stuff for her experiments again. Her experiments? Who's your master? Isn't this clearly way too much for one trip? It's just me. What is with today anyway? A bird unholy screeching jolted me awake from bed at 5 a.m. Yikes. Sorry about that, girl. My favorite mug suddenly developed cracks that spelled the letters death. That is foreboding. Get rid of that mug. My prophecy forecast for the day said, watch your back. Man, it just feels kind of like a bad omen. Kind of. It's a really bad omen. It's a really bad omen. Your life is going to get absolutely wrecked from here on out, but maybe in a good way. Excuse me. Oh, why am I always the one stuck doing deliveries? The bike is so slow, too. I guess it's no surprise even how old it is. Hello? It's already broken more than once, and I need some serious maintenance. No, forget it. Forget that. I wish they would just buy a whole new bike. expensive it may be, our department can. Hey, miss. Oh, yeah. And then, bro, he's just stunting. He's just stunting. I can't do this. I'm not even going to try and attempt to do this, but here you go. Here you go. Drop this. Man is making a killer first impression on the women here. Oh my goodness. Holy Hannah, you can't but respect it. Look at this guy just flexing. Here, you drop this. Yo, a man in these stilettos is nasty. Nasty. Huh? What? Oh no, I can't. And then Dakaris. Sorry. Goodness I. And then knocked out. Oh. So she takes her and obviously Ichi. The bike, I guess, is like gonna just stay in the air. I don't know. Damn you. You idiotic feral boy. Why must you always go off and immediately do what I told you not to? Hey, I didn't use magic. I told you not to attract attention as well. Oh, sorry. If sorry was good enough, we wouldn't need police now, would we? That's a good point. I managed to get a hold of this one as a witness, at least. I'm going to have to write a whole formal apology over this, aren't I? It's a pain in the butt. But I don't even want to write a full sentence. Maybe I can just say I'm sorry and call it a day. Bitch, what the hell? You just said it wasn't good enough. Aw. Right, yeah. This motherfucker. His, like, Karama, his Sukuna pops out like, man, you are just full of, hypocrisy, aren't you? And I quote, you said, if sorry was good enough, we wouldn't need police. Yeah, preach. Preach, man, preach. Oh, shut up. Who even asked you anyway? Get lost, you creepy bug. How it feels to be so dumb sometimes. So, Ichi peers over the horizon. Hey, Dakaris. What? You know, magic is fun. Yo, he's finding a whole new world. A whole new existence is now within his grasp. Oh. And she has some character stuff right now, probably in her mind. You know, I feel like I could catch a flying bird up here. You probably could. Oh, and if I stomped a river surface with these boots, maybe I could KO all the fish. Please don't do that. So many possibilities, Dakaris. I really should just dump him in the ocean somewhere. You can't do that. He is the GOAT. You can't just leave the one, the only, the amazing Ichi. Agreed. Yeah, his fucking Majink is like, please kill me now. Oh, there is a black smoke coming from the back area. What? Oh, crap. And then what? It goes kaboom? Oh, no. Well, that sucks. And then, yeah, the gold lady. Dakaris. Didn't I tell you to bring him right to me? I said nothing about crashing through the gate in your wake. Well, I'm home. Hee. It's you. Like, nah, girl, don't do this. You can begin by writing your formal apology now. Yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of paperwork. Lots of paperwork. All right, that's the end of chapter 4. Not bad. Again, getting a introduction to the capital city and more on the societal notes. There's a very clear caste system here, and that will probably, again, be a major problem going forward for our characters and the story as a whole. Now, chapter 5. Name. And this weird eyeball, like, whoosh, looks down. Is this another mirror? This series likes using magic mirrors. Everyone's favorite, uber talented, badass Dakaris, and one guest. Why you gotta be like that? Yo, one day, Dakaris is gonna be like, and by the way, the GOAT, the king of witches. I don't know. I'm the witch king of Agmore, Ichi, the witch. Like, can you imagine? Whatever his title is gonna be. Isn't her title the Abyssal Witch? His magic is ultra amplification. So what? The Ultra Witch plus Ultra. Everyone's favorite uber talented badass Dakaris. That's the name you registered yourself under? God, what an ego. They're both is like, oh no. Name and voice, print, verified. And its tongue just falls out as a staircase. Oh man, is there really no other way to get in here? Permission for mirage passage has been granted. They did do this in chapter 1, where they were using like these smaller mirrors for communication, but I think they were also teleporting. So whoever runs the mirrors, I wonder if that's like their sole ability. Chapter 5, The Fifth Hunt. Shara Bendoma. Bendona? I almost want to say bend over. Shara Bendona. The Analytic Witch. Wow, the ceiling is so high up. Yeah, very nice decor and archways. Almost feels like we're in the Vatican, honestly. I wonder if there is religion here. Because, you know, witches and religion don't typically mix. So I wonder if that's going to be a thing. The ground is all stone, too. What's this pattern work? Are the pillars wood? I've never seen such wood grain before. Why? Why is everything glittering? So he's just taking in, yet again, just literally, he is the city bumpkin in a whole new world. Oh, hold on, there's some stuff in chat. Let me see. Herself, yeah, but the writer and artist for Ichi are a woman. Oh! Cool. Well, ladies, impress me. Impress me. Impress me. Shara ba don wait a minute. Hold on. That's not, because it's been a while for Magi and Fate. But hang on a second. Wait a minute. No, that's not how you say it. How you say it? Sharabed Ona. Sharabed Ona. Sharabed Ona. Sharabed. No. Okay. I thought this was the other famous witch sorceress from Middle Eastern mythology and folk tales that, like, you know, it's the 1,000 nights and the 1,000 dreams and tales that's in Magi. It's in Fate. What's her name? Fate. 1,000 nights. By. No, I forget. All right. Well, never mind. But there's like a certain Middle Eastern like witch mystic that is very popular in anime and manga that they tend to use a lot. So I wonder if she'll be in this. But I don't think that's the exact same person as whoever this is. The ground, right. So yeah, bumpkin, just bumpkin, obviously. Can I carve out a chunk? I don't even think you could. No, you may not harvest. Jeez, would you even behave well enough? No, that can't happen, I guess. Listen, again, don't attract attention. Please, just save all of it for later. Aww. Don't cause trouble. You got it, you little punk? Okay. Still, there aren't many people around here. Wasn't anyone going to come and greet us? And then something happens to the floor. What the fuck? It's like a clear high heel ripples through the ground like it was made out of a liquid. Like she is Senior Pink. But in her clear heels, like almost like suspended in liquid, there are like eyeballs in there. There's like at least 2 eyeballs. What the fuck? Oh, God, this witch is going to be crazy, isn't she? Like, crazy in the sense of, oh, she needs to be locked up. Okay, that's an entrance. That's an entrance. And holy, you know, the old saying goes, sometimes you need a little bit of crazy. You need a little bit of crazy in your life. She is a prime example of that. Holy Hannah, especially, no offense, with a figure like that. Oh my God. But again, this entrance, it speaks. It speaks a lot of words. So much volume is being spoken right now. Get ready. Get ready. So we have this very uppity girl pouring through the ground, but upside down. And then with a very long ponytail. What does that say? Oh my God. The words, man, the words. Saka Ila. It was like she's gonna say like Sakatuya or something. Saka Ila. Height 5'5". Oh man, we have another short king. Oh no. I mean, I guess. And he's a young kid, so give him time. Maybe unlike Asta, where Asta, like, he stays the same height, but he, like, bulks out. Maybe he'll, like, grow. I don't know. Height, 5'5". Weight, 130 pounds. Body, fat, 11%. So she is the analytical witch. Got it. Well, aren't you the sturdy musclehead, healthy to boot, and flexible? Plus, you really do have magic energy, despite being visibly a male. That's incredible. I'm staring at you with my own eyeballs, and I still can't believe it. And you had eyeballs on your feet. Is that like needed, or is that like a thing? Like, what's going on with that, or is that just a fashion statement? Okay, strip. Why? Oh, this. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the mechanic girl from My Hero. What was her name? Hatsumi. Like the girl that maybe or may not. It was debated if she showers, which, if you are into that, hey, yeah, Hatsumi, yeah, I'm getting, okay, I can't, I can't pull that up on screen, yeah, okay, this is good, but can I get a better picture, Google, no, alright, fine, we'll use this. Yo, Google, can you not, like, pixelate every image? Please? Oh my... Google. I think that's AI art. No, I don't want AI art. I want just... Yeah, fine. I'll take this. This is not what I wanted. Whatever. Google is an enemy right now. She's giving very Hatsumi vibes. She's giving very, 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 like, obsessed, kooky, very unsocially aware of her surroundings. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm seeing it. Also, she says strip right away. I'm like, girl, at least take me out to dinner first. Goodness gracious. Okay, strip. Let me see it all. I have to examine you naked. It's physical exam time, baby. Who are you? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry for her. Master, please. You have to calm yourself. Please. Down, girl. Oh my God. Like she's a feral dog. So this is the girl's master, huh? Komagi. So this is Komugi's master. They all look relatively the same age, the females. I wonder if we'll distinctly see, like, the gold girl looks more mature. Are we going to see, like, old women? Like, are we going to see, like, old heads for the females, I wonder? Master Ichi, I'm so sorry, but could you please give me a strand of your hair? Okay. And he does so. And then, like, in, like, a weird pocket ball, she literally throws it like a dog. Oh, my God. No. Ladies, line up. So we have, like, her private squad over here that have these veils. Interesting designs. Welcome, Master Dakaris, Master Ichi. It is our honor to be your guides today. We are the Society for Research into the intrinsicals. Oh my God, intricates. I'm just gonna say intricates. Fuck me. Intricates of magic and witches, but that's a mouthful. Yeah, it is, especially for me. So I think they're like senior cadets, right? So they're more assistants. This, because of the veil, it's the veil, it's the veil, it's the veil. But this reminds me, I'm getting like hardcore Demon Slayer. What were they called? Like the assistants? Yeah, what were they called? Yeah, the Kakashu. The Kakashu. I am so sorry, by the way, for my pronunciation. It's going to be terrible every single time. I do not know what to tell you. I just want to make sure there's not going to be, like, sus images coming up. Because I know there are for these guys. For especially the women. Yeah. Like, the veils. This is... Wow. This takes a lot of shonen elements into this. Like, a lot. I love this girl. She's definitely Hatsumi. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, goodness gracious. When she says strip as her first introduction, yeah, I mean, that's an intro for her, for who she is as a person. Yeah, they very much give, like, those, like, assistants from Demon Slayer. Please call us the Witches Research Club. Okay. Oh, you're the girl from earlier, aren't you? The one who dropped her letter. Oh, yes. Thank you for your assistance. Now, if you'd like to confirm it, here's our approach permit. Approach permit? What's an approach permit? Yeah, my question's exactly. Show him to me now. Let me meet him. I want to see him. Please let me. Oh, so because he's an oddity, a male, a XY, in a sea of XXs, the women want to just, of course, interact with him in all types of manner. Yeah. So every woman wants to interact with him right now. I wish to see the male witch. I want to meet him. I want to talk to him. Blah, 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 blah. And, of course, the gold lady with a sign. No. And then she has, like, some weird butler girl right next to her. Okay. Master Monogold. Right. Monogold. Yeah. Master Monogold handed down an official notice stating that getting anywhere near Master Ichi without any proper permission slips are strictly forbidden. Let me experiment on him. Oh, who said that, I wonder? No wonder. There's nobody here. And, over there is our club supervisor, Shara Benoana. How would you pronounce it again? I'm sorry. Shara Baydona. Shara Baydona. Shara Baydona, the analytic witch, presented with such a rare, genuine... Oh my God. Presented with such a rare, genuine guinea pig. What a rare research subject. She lost her composure. Our profound apologies for her. Yeah. So she's going to be the kooky girl of the series. Got it. Are all witches like this? No, of course not. I mean, we have an egotist over here. We have a apologetic girl, and we have our kooky inventor girl. They seem to be all sorts of very emotionally drawn females. Again, I'm terribly sorry for the scene. Please let us begin. Allow me to be your guide for today. Majik Research Restriction Chamber. Interesting. And then there's like a sigil on the ground. All right, stand right there. Are they going to like assess his power level or something? Weird. There's a mirror on the ceiling. What's up? Nothing. Just looking. Excuse me, Mr. Ichi. You acquired the Raiko Makik, right? Use it for us right now. So she's like, I'm just so excited. Right, so he has now 2 Majiks. So I have a lot, again, it's a new shonen series, and this is something that is like my bread and butter. I want to know about the power scheme, the power system, limitations, creativity, all that stuff. Is there going to be like a rule, like with Pokemon? You can catch as many as you want. There's going to be certain affinities that naturally exist, like in Naruto too. You can learn an Earth-style ninjutsu as a Wind-style specialist or a Wind-style preferred person if you have a Wind nature. You can learn an Earth-style. It's just not going to be as strong. So typically, you want to learn and only do Wind-style oriented and Wind-style nature-based movesets. Is that how it's going to be here with the Majiks? You can collect as many as you want, but typically, more than one natural alignment, attunement, whatever it's going to be called, is very atypical for even like more vetted witches. Like only like probably a scant few can like do, let's say it's like a Sinbad situation. Like only a few can like have like 7, Daijin, like 7 genies or whatever, and then all use them at their max potential. So idealistically, you want 1 to mainly rely on and 1 or 2 as support Majiks. Is it going to be like something like that? I do wonder. You acquire the Rakika Majik. Use it for us now. Hurry up! Do it now! You want me to use it that bad? The chant on the stone. Remember, right. He has its activation thing. Oh, right. This. Since you acquired that Majik, only you can read what's on the... Really? Because he specifically caught it. It will only appear... Like, the activation code will only appear to him. So then, if he dies, or Harry Potter rules, if someone defeats him, kills him, can they take his stone, and then it appears to them? Maybe. That would be kind of cool. Since you acquired the Majik, only you can read what's on the stone. The word is Raiko's true name. Bleach, Zanpakuto. Okay. Yeah, this is like a hodgepodge of so many shonen series. And it's not like other series haven't like obviously acquired certain attributes and traits from each other, and there's like the steady archetypes. Yeah. This feels like, hey, let's just take stuff from everything currently going on in shonen and just put it together with our own touch and flair. It's like, what? There's Magi elements of their magic system. There is JJK with how like the structure and like the Majiks kind of function as natural beings. There is their activation chance that can be chalked up to like something like you would see in Black Clover or a different kind of series. Then there's their true names that are the activation rituals, giving off very Zanpakuto from Bleach. Then you have like the overall hierarchy style is kind of a little bit similar to the Demon Slayer core from Demon Slayers. Like there's like a lot. There's a lot that you can draw on this series, like initially speaking. Since you acquired it, you can chant the true name. Okay, all right. So he has. I don't have a knife, but yeah, the pen is mightier than the sword. Remember that. So he gets his fucking butter knife ready, and does his stance. Pull your knife and take a stance. Imagine you're slicing through a target there. Then swing your arm and speak Raiko's true name, its chant. Swing at the target like I'm slicing it. So he's going to do like Avada Kedavra or some shit. I don't know. And then, oh my God, she's like blushing. She's like, yes, do it. Do it now. It's like, okay, it's not that serious. So he takes his stance. Right. It was like some weird, like lightning, nine tails, fox, coyote thing. So takes the stance. Now I wonder, verbal chant versus mental chants, because some series do that as well for activations of spells and stuff. Depending on who's doing it, they would say verbal stuff is weaker, but it has certain benefits to do it, versus mental activation chants can be stronger, but they have certain weaknesses. Because right now, he's not saying anything. He's just moving. So he looks at the target. He swings his like hips back like he's about to like do like a fucking haircut across the room. I think he does, actually. I think he does. Inazarki. Lightning Claw. Interesting. Inazarki. And then there's a huge explosion. There's a huge explosion, not at the target, at the ceiling. So he couldn't direct the flow of his attack. Okay. But it's very like this guy off the gate has a lot of output. I don't know if this is maximum output, but he's got a huge output of power. He needs to rein it in. Again, kind of like Deku. He needs to like know, like he has to establish some mental limitations at first. Like, all right, I have to imagine what would 5% be? It would be like me flicking my finger. Okay. 10% would be like a light jab. 20% is like a punch. 75% is like me trying to blow away an entire, like, you know, something like that. He needs to like be careful because his power is insane. And they're all seeing it. He blasts a hole through the roof. Although I think the mirror is still standing. Holy cow, a man really just used magic. It felt like I was swinging a great scythe. So his, like the energy had weight to it. Very difficult to control. Oi, oi, oi. I see now. Oh my God. Girl, relax. Personal boundaries. You're the type to do things by your feelings, huh? Magic power level seems similar to an average woman. No sign of anything resembling a traditional stance or form from you, but you still targeted the spell without any hesitation, and purely off of the desire to hunt the target. Hunt. The acronym of hunting. Oh my lord. He is the hunter. You may be a novice at magic right now, but I can see that your experience as a hunter is very fascinating. So again, he's got the killer instincts. He has resolve. He has his physical, like, training now coupled with magic in a roundabout way. He's very skilled. He just needs to fine-tune some things. And that's just starting off. He's going to learn other chants. He's gonna catch more Majiks. There's gonna be a lot. I already know it. I'm realizing through this read-through that there's some very small details that are foreshadowing for characters like we see 20 chapters later, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of like the generic thing of going back and doing something again. For the most part, for a lot of series. Like, you'll never notice it unless you go back after the first time, like, oh yeah, that person was there. Oh wait, they are foreshadowing this, aren't they? So, that's also another reason that I like doing read-throughs for series that are either popular or people have already done them, that I haven't done them. One, it's a new take for me, so I get to join the club, if you would. But then two, they can watch me and relive some stuff through this stream and then go back and be like, huh, I never noticed that before. This is actually pretty cool. It's a win-win for everyone. And I like that. It seems that as long as you don't activate Oru, using magic won't leave you asleep for 3 days. Oh, she knows about that, really. So, again, just off the gate, like, his baseline magic output is already very powerful. But he hasn't even activated the chant of Uru yet, which gives him his, like, entire outfit, which is going to, like, boost him even more. And then if he trains that, again, I said this last time, is it a fixed maximum, or as he grows, the ceiling grows? Because if it's that, it's like, whoo, this is going to get busted. He's going to get very, very busted. As long as you don't activate Uru, using magic won't cause you to sleep for 3 days. Rakio's effect wasn't a gigantic explosion either. Good. Still, it's quite odd. Why did you hit the ceiling and not your target? It's simple. Was it a simple miss? I'm sorry. It wasn't a simple miss either. You aimed. You properly aimed, didn't you? So he wanted to attack the ceiling, like, either subconsciously or consciously. But why? He then stares up. I guess you could say it's habit. Habit? You see, when I sense a powerful presence, especially a hostile one, my body has a knee-jerk reaction. He is feral. He has his animal instincts, like, ready to go. Danger. Whoosh. Like, he's just on high alert. That's, again, very, very abnormal. And again, these witches aren't usually adept to that. That's no normal ceiling. What is beyond the mirror? Already some mystery. What's going on with the mirror? Oh, you are quite perceptive, aren't you? What? Oh no, we got a whole gaggle of people. What is this? Hold on, let me get my zoom fixed. We have a whole posse. This is like the captains of the Gote 13 seeing Ichigo for the first time and like, oh, this Ryoka boy has potential. It's like, yeah. So he could feel, like, he has natural sixth sense, of course. So he feels all these presences looking at him. We have, like, this very Harlequin jester girl. We have a violin bass girl. They all have the same symbol, by the way, so that's, like, their order symbol. I was wondering, are we going to get a hag? Like, verbatim, are we going to get a hag? And it looks like, yes, we will get a hag. Woo! We have, like, a very proper, potentially ice-themed witch. We have a very somber, neat kind of witch. I think she's a neat. Actually, wait a minute. Fuck off. No, fuck the neat. Does she have mouths on her hair? Okay, she's going to be interesting. What the hell are you? Oh, you are going to be fascinating. And also, I feel very not maybe not controversial is the right word, but you're going to be a interesting discussion when you arrive, cuz off of appearance alone, I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I shouldn't. But a general impression is forming. And based on what the series has set up already about its society, you're giving off certain vibes. Why? And how? All right. So the Gote 13 of the witches, or I guess in this case, so there's Dakaris, Monogold, I assume the butler, so that's 3. You have the jester, that's 4. The musician, that's 5. The masculine person, that's 6. The hag, that's 7. The ice princess, that's 8. And the mouth girl, that's 9. So there's like 9 so far. There's 9 elite witches. Interesting. Okay. Cool. We're setting up some pretty neat stuff. All right. Let's see. Let's continue. Yes, at this very moment, on the other side of that mirror, the witches of our own association are watching you. So, the mirror actually transfixes energy and like presence of other people because it can not only is serving it as a communication device, it's a teleportation. So some level of presence is being broadcasted, and he can like feel their energy from different locations. Again, that's impressive off the gate for someone like him to do. They are judging you to see if you are dangerous or not. I mean, the unknown is rather dangerous at first until it becomes the known. You see, you've proved that you are capable of using magic without hesitation, number 1. Will they see that as a weapon, though, in our arsenal, or a potential threat, number 2? Everyone's internal balances are teetering at this very moment. I mean, yeah, you are literally the phenomenon of this world that's going against the grain. Again, very Asta and Shiro Emiya, Sinbad, like you know the whole story. Like you are going against what this universe should be possible. For that very reason, I highly suggest you do something about that. What is happening? Is that Sukuna? Is that Uru? Uru the Sukuna supposedly? Although he got like he got so much sauce, and then it's just it's like what? That's it? That's it? You destroyed mountains, drank rivers, only for just the. It's like, man, that's an exaggeration if I ever heard one. A huge exaggeration. But to the witches, he is Sukuna. To the witches right now, he's oozing, using a One Piece term as of late, he's oozing energy, malice, or whatever the fuck. Just hovering over our boy Ichi. Just, yes, witches, come at me. Let's see if you can do it. Like, yeah. Okay. All right. And then Ichi senses. And then the other girls, Uru. Come on, Ichi. My partner. Like my brother. My brother. You see how these witches treat you, right? Their work? They'll stick you into a fish tank, observing you as a mere beast. They'll look for any excuse to kill you. You cannot trust any of them. Again, this is also very JJK with our boy Yuji and Sukuna. when they are like, talking amongst themselves, like, just let me out, man. Just let me out. And also how the Sorcerer Society is treating him as basically a person they just want to either kill or use. Yeah. Yeah. Just forget about Magic hunting. Okay? What do you say that the two of us and he gets cut off? Knife. Why don't the two of us do a little witch hunting instead? yo, these witches better be careful. Because, yeah, like with Yuji, if he does not think that witches are needed in society, or he feels that they are a detriment to himself and the world, and his own perspective on balance. Because remember, Ichi very much is fine with killing for self-defense, preservation, and kind of balancing like nature in a way. But he hates the over gluttonous need to kill things without, a real reason. Killing for the sake of killing is something that displeases him. And if along those lines he starts to feel something about the witches, I can easily see our boy here like, so who wants to die first? Like, yo, your covenant is going down tonight. Order 66 style, but for witches. He will be the Anakin Skywalker to all you, to all y'all. And motherfucking Uru is like, hey, come on, let's just do it. Let's go. Let's cause a Salem witch trial right here, right now. I know you want to. You have the knife. The fucking greatest knife that ever existed. It's like, some shit like that. Also, you know what he kind of looks like? He looks like, what's his name? Fuck. JJK 0. Give me a sec. Yuta, thank you. With his white outfit on, the way he's holding his knife reminds me of Yuta. And also, his like demon floating above him like a stand. Also, very Yuta-like. Just, let's do this. Like, yeah. Giving me very Yuta vibes in this panel. And he says, how interesting. So he's like, hey, I don't agree with it, but maybe our boy over here's got a point. Okay, chapter 5. Oh, I'm sorry, chapter 6. Excuse me. Chapter 6, Ichi the Witch. Team Dakaris. Story by Omasu Nishi and art by Shiro Uzaki. So we have our crazy girl over here. I already forget her name. Get used to that. But yes, crazy Hatsumi girl over here. Just, I'm going to experiment on you. Like, okay, I guess. I'm sure someone likes that. Oh, we're getting a flashback? For Uru? For much of my life, I've watched witches mercilessly hunt Majiks. I feel like there's going to be two sides to the story. Very, very much so. There's going to be two sides to the story. We Majiks have been here longer than humanity had ever existed. So we're getting a little bit of the ancient history of all this. We lived together, laughed together, helped each other grow and improve. Our days were one of peace. So Uru was hanging out with like a siren, water nymph kind of girl, a kind of being of the wind. Like they like are like Jin the Wind over here. They are the sheer gale force existence. This is invoking, like I said before, the curses from JJK, how they are a natural manifestation of society and also to a degree, nature. But this can also go into, obviously, the not Majin, Daijin from Magi. And I could argue, because they just exist as natural entities in the world, not only those two, but Naruto with the Kyuubi's, with the tail beast, and Toriko with the gourmet demons, that they are just naturally existing energy with actual concept of reality, and they have just always and will exist. Something along those lines. And humanity only brandishes them a certain outlook because, well, we're human. Like, what's the old saying? Is a hurricane evil because it destroys a home? Or is it only evil because we humans have the sheer concept of evil and are trying to place it on a force of nature? That's the idea. Like, can you really blame nature in such a diluted perspective of what we perceive reality to be, good and evil, which our own perspectives are so skewed from one another? It's like that kind of like stuff. Like, are these Majiks a detriment to society? We'll see from like the witch's point of view. They might say yes. Why is that? Do some of them intentionally hunt humans? Because that's going to be a different story then. That's a different story. But if witches or humanity has used the Majiks for intended malicious reasons and have disturbed the natural order, you can argue that is terrible too. Another example, Yu Yu Hakusho with the demons. Yeah, demons do exist to eat humans. That's not, great from our point of view. But in the chapter Black Ark, what do we find out? Oh, humans also exploit the demons as well. They will do maybe just as bad, if not worse, things to demons to satisfy our own dark desires. And that's what made Shinobu Sensui, when he realized the world is not always black and white. So I feel like that's going to be something along the lines here, again, with the Majiks and their natural existence. They are a part of nature. So are they really evil? But is humanity at the same time doing wrong things as well? Page 2. Speaking of humanity, look at us. But then humanity was born, like the fucking Titans. Like, then Titans appeared. Like, haha. We disturb like the tranquil sereneness of existence. From then, humans had hunted Majiks. There we go. I just said this. Verbatim. Right here. Humans hunted Majiks, exploiting us for their own selfish desires. Right there. There are two sides to every story, for the most part. And right now, we're getting the Majik's point of view. I've watched hundreds of my own kind get captured, humiliated, used as tools. Why? Why must it be only us Majiks who suffer? Why must arrogant, greedy humans spread and thrive? Yeah, we've seen this. We've seen this in a lot of other series, shonen as well. Magi, Black Clover, JJK. Like, when nature gains a voice for itself, it's most likely going to say, hey, humanity, you guys are kind of assholes. And you know what? Yeah, we kind of are assholes. If Hunter x Hunter has taught us, yeah, humanity, we're not that good. We're very, very skewed. We can do good things. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. But sometimes the things that we clamor are monsters, demons, are just projections of ourselves that we fix to them. And even then, we can be so much worse. We can be so much worse. So right now, Uru, I imagine, is narrating this, his own backstory, his perspective. He has a point. He has a point. But again, did it start out that way? Like, is he being 100% here? Were humans the first to initiate this? Truly. And let's say they did do that. Did they, in turn, do the equivalent of an atom bomb? An atom bomb. Were humans Pearl Harbor, and then these guys were atom bombs. Like, oh, wait a minute now. Yeah, they did aggress. True. Did you drop a nuke, though? It's like, Now we're going to have a discussion. Now it's a deeper discussion. It's like, yeah, like, this isn't right, that what they're doing, for sure. But did you drop the nuclear option on them in response? Like, I don't think anyone then is going to be right. So already we're already kicking off with some pretty heavy elements and story stuff here with their universe. Ichi, you have the potential. With my help, you could easily wipe out all witches. What, like start a new order, like male dominance, or just have a clean slate for like nature? I know you felt the malice a minute ago. You didn't hesitate to attack them. Instincts. Fucking white Zangetsu over here. What is the difference between a king and its horse? Instincts. I know you did. Clearly, this means you can fight humans as readily as anything else. He is kind of a freak like that. Kind of like Gone. He's been separated from society. He has a certain point of view that would be atypical in a societal, morale, ethic, ideologically speaking, view. What's wrong with siding with us Majiks, huh? So, will you join me? Join me, Luke, and we can rule the galaxy. I don't think it's going to be that simple. I don't think it's going to be like, obviously, he trusts him, nor does he fully trust the witches. It's going to be an interesting journey. The fact that we're going this heavy in Chapter 6 hopefully means that we're going to deep dive into a lot of conflicts here. Come with me, and we can hunt down the witches. Together, we could free the trapped Majiks from the witches' nefarious clutches. Come with me, Ichi. And he, like, manifests one of his wings to, like, morph into a hand. Like, this is, like, some god shit from One Punch Man. Take my hand. Make the deal. Make it official. He reaches. He grabs, like, his wrist. Yeah. Ain't gonna be that simple. Yeah. Never doubted him for a second. Fucking suplexed his ass. Just. Or Aikido, excuse me. Yeah. Get over here. Like, nah. Yeah, I don't trust them. I don't trust you either. Motherfucker, you just want to have fun too. You told a half-truth there, good sir. A half-truth. Yeah, they got malice, but so do you. An eye for an eye ain't gonna make the world any better. So he fucking judoed this man into oblivion, splattered him, and then the girls get fucking soaked. Like, oh, ew. Uru got in my eye. Ew. Oh. There. Ultimate technique. One shot shoulder throw. Did he suplex a bear? Oh, my. Is that where he learned it? He suplexed a bear. This guy is a freak. Holy shit. You see, I used to take down even bears in one throw. Hey, man. Wow. That was a whole lot of bald-faced lies at once. Was it? Was it now? Is that correct? Was he? I wonder. I wonder. Again, I think he was probably telling a half-truth. I think he was telling a half-truth. I think, obviously, Majiks are born from nature. They are just a natural entity that exists before humans. That's correct. And because of that, they lived relatively peaceful lives because there wasn't probably anything what we would describe as societal norms that we have now. But then once humans rose up, things definitely did change. But was it an immediate, oh, we're here, we're humans, bow down? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. What a bold-faced lie. All of it at once. You see, if you hated Majiks being hunted as much as you did, you would have been more upset when I caught Inzaro. Good point. Good point. I mean, he was, like, I think he did say some stuff about, like, oh, like, when they were talking about, like, hunting and experimenting stuff, he was like, ooh, lady, this is really dark, but that's true. If he hated the idea that they were being humiliated, disgraced, whatever you want to say, we didn't hear you say anything about when we captured our lightning dog over here. Not a peep. And if you really wanted to revenge for them, your eyes would gleam with a fury. Oh, so flashback, he kills a boar and another boar wants to fight him, implying every creature has a sense of revenge. It's just something that you have to notice. And he can tell, like, Uru, like, he is an entity of darkness. So compared to the other Majiks that we will see from here on out, he is an outsider. Why is that? Is he just naturally, like, a Sukuna Doflamingo, like, you know what? Fuck my kind. I don't give a rat's ass about my kind. I just don't like the fact that they represent me. And when they get disrespected, I get disrespected. By humans, no less. No. No. Sadly, I gotta go to bed. I will check out the VOD later. Have a good night. Yeah, Julius, go to bed. If you're tired, please, my friend, go to bed. It was a pleasure having you here, as always. Very much liking this story so far that you recommended. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. And good night. Get some rest. The VOD will be up later. And again, while you're there, gotta do my YouTube job. Leave a like. Seriously, man. Thank you again for stopping by. Go get some rest. So yeah, Uru's like... So you caught on, huh? Again, I think he's telling half a story here. I think maybe he did feel something at one point, like, our lives were way better before humans. Now, it's a pain in the ass. But does he feel remorse for other ilks of his own kind? Probably not. He probably thinks, the mighty shall rule. If you fall, you're trash. Not my problem. I'm the strongest. Or he says he's the strongest. We're going to need it. I need to see more. Just because the witches haven't been able to capture him and he has an anti-woman, he has an anti-thought, like, fucking requirement, whatever, that doesn't mean he's the strongest in my book. I'm gonna hold out. If you wanted to take revenge, your eyes would gleam with a furious light. But all I see in your eyes is emptiness. It's as if you aren't interested in anything but yourself. Yeah, like, this guy is nothing. He is void. He is just, I'm an outsider. I am the numero uno, lone wolf, my kind, humans. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Like, does he care because he was born that way not to care, or does he care because he was brought up to not to care? That's going to be the question. But yes. So, again, Ichi has good senses. He has good senses. Like, all that stuff would probably get someone to, like, believe his shenanigans and take the deal. Leap of faith. Like, if this was a different character, like, let's say Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, Tanjiro can have those moments of, like, oh, I can recognize a lie and, like, have those intellectual moments. But him, Deku, Asta, maybe, they would be like, okay, I'm going to take a chance on you. Here's my hand. But someone like Ichi kind of reminds me of, like, a Garo from One Punch Man. He reminds me of more of a dubious character. Like, yeah, maybe. But I'm also not dumb enough to not pick up signs from beforehand. And everything you just said does not add up to what I have seen so far with your personality. So, get that shit away from me. I'm not taking your deal. So again, I'm liking this character build for our main character. He's socially and societally a bumpkin. He's very naive. But you could argue on a more ethical, moral level, he's very, very layered and very interesting into how he perceives things. So this is going to be a pretty good ride then, I think, with this main character so far. And like I said before, I am sensitive to hostility. There you go. I also said this too. I can feel your bloodlust constantly seething in my gut. So just like the witches, they're unease and have hostilities towards him. But vice versa, probably Uru over here, while he's talking all this good shit, he can feel it. He's like, just let me out. Let me kill him. I'm ready. Hold on. I can actually use this. Yeah.
Hold on. Yes, let me out. Let me feel the darkness in your soul, please. Yes. Let me turn up reverb. Yes. I
love using my goddamn audio mixer. Oh, it's so good. So good. But yes, he just wants to fucking do carnage. He just wants to be unleashed. And he'll just say anything to get his way. Got you. We got you. I've lost track of the number of times I had to resist the sudden urge to take my knife and stab myself. Wow, really? So, if it means killing himself to stop Uru, he'll do it. He'll do it. Cool. That's different. Yo, he ain't playing games. We ain't playing games. This is not like a Naruto Kurama. And even Yuji and Sukuna from I'm an Anime Only, by the way, don't spoil. Even them, like, he's like, I'm not buying this crap. Like, you can, like, do your mental mind fuckery on me. It ain't gonna work. So, when you want to tell a real truth, I'll hear you out. This, though, is going right in between your eyes again if you pull that crap on me. And then Uru. So the sympathy angle didn't work on you. Now did it? Oh, wow. You're more heartless than I gave you credit for, Ichi. The world would have been better off if you listened to me. Come on, get yourself killed along with these witches. You're nothing but a feral beast after all. So, wow, even he's calling him a beast. But then again, if you are who you really are, pot calling the kettle black, really. There you go. Show your true colors, Parasite. And now I get to hunt a whole lot more pests like you. But again, I don't know if all of them are going to be like Uru. Some of them genuinely might be good beings that are kind of being slaves. But yeah, Uru is like, just like humans, he is an exception. He has his own dark sense of morality to humans and his own ilk. But we're seeing that our main character is on his toes at all times. Like, yeah. Nah. You think I'm going to trust you? You? But you are literally an embodiment of darkness. Nice try. Things just got so much more fun. And then these two are like, yo, I'm going to kill you. No, I'm going to kill you. So now he's in a fist fight with Uru. They seem oddly highly compatible. In a different sort of way, yeah. They both hate each other, but they both need each other. But they're not going to fall for each other's bullcrap. They are birds of a feather, aren't they? Are idiots of a single brain cell. Yeah. Personally speaking, I think he's right on the money. Who? Are you saying Ichi or Uru? Because if she's saying Uru, that's a statement. Yes, I vouch for you. You're good. You may pass. Huh? With this judgment, it is complete. Ladies, do you agree? Are Ichi here? You are hereby officially recognized as a Witch of the Mantel Witches Association. Congratulations. Papers flying all over the place. The other witches have granted their approval as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and more coming out. Like, are each of these papers a representative who's watching right now? The other witches have all granted their approval. Wow, suspiciously fast. Yeah. It's because I said you're good. You see, didn't you wonder why I, out of everyone here, was going to be the one to give you the permission to approach and examine you? Right, so you have some OD lore. It is because my analytics are never wrong. Yeah? 100%? Guaranteed? No money back? Okay, all right, spit. What you got? What's your ability? Like, is it like some weird fortune telling? I mean, it's analytics, right? So, okay, speak. What you got? If I say something is correct, then it is, by definition, correct. But you can't just say that and be like, that's the answer. Like, you gotta give me more meat than that. You can't just say the sky's, you can't just say the sky is red and all of a sudden, yeah, now it's red, or we have to believe it's red. No, that's not how that works. I don't care what magic you have. That's not how that works. That's why I am Shira Bedona, the analytic witch. But how do you know? Like, what does your magic do? Like, does it give you probabilities? Are you reading his emotions? Are you doing like a all of the above kind of thing and more? Like, what like, you can't just say I'm right, therefore it is right. Like, no. Like, this is the equivalent of, hey, where's your source? My source? Trust me. Like, no. That's, I don't think that can fly. So there has to be more to this that they're not saying right now. So you're saying you're actually really special. Well, I'm more in that way. Girl, relax. Still, though, it can't hurt to be insured. Let's assign a watcher to Ichi. Someone who will go wherever he goes, observing and recording his actions meticulously. Recording? Oh, the girl, of course. The mail carrier, Kumagi. What? Nani? Good. That's decided then. The association provisions have a uniform ready for you now. Can you wait? Now, your wand. Oh, they have wands? I mean, we did see a wand. But is that like standard practice? A wand? But his knife, though. His knife is the wand. Well, now your wand. Well, that's your knife. There we go. I said wait. Your knife. that should undergo a full maintenance at once. But excuse me, hello, can we oh, who are you? Fashion department, Mantle Witches Association. Oh, she's pretty. She is a dynamite. My goodness. Very frill based origin right here. And then girls in the background. A man. It's boy. A man. Boy smell. Like, okay. I'm going to stop that right now. But you get the idea. Of course. Of course. And now we have, of course, I have it right here. We never made a man's uniform. Why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta say it like that? We've never made a man's uniform before. Not in this whole history of the association. So, really, no. So they're being true to this. No man has been a witch or has magic, supposedly. We're very excited that we get to do this. Don't you worry about the size. The outfit will just adjust to your fit. Of course, why not? Magic. But if there is anything else that you wish to add to it, feel free to discuss it with us at length. Oh, and I really would like to get a proper measurement for you. Girl, calm down. Yo, is it going to be one of these series? Like, oh, he's the only male, so then all the girls are like, like, goddamn, like, because he's special, obviously. That's the main appeal, but it's like, damn, lustful right now. Down bad. I would really like to get proper measurements of you. Would you come by sometime later? Okay. Of course. Isn't he like 15? Isn't he like 15 something years old? Like, we don't know how legal he is in this universe. By Japanese standard, he's probably just squeaking by somehow. In America, no. This would not be okay. Stand down. Okay, we'll be waiting. Excuse me. Hello? What are we, Hey, another girl. I mean, I say that like it's a surprise. Another interesting looking girl. So what is this? Mantle Witches Association, the Wand and Tool Department. So there's research, fashion, wand and tools. So this is more like the Hatsumi kind of person. Magic stone, please. Interesting. All right. So they need the magic stone. Ah, looks like the stone didn't change, even if it's a man who caught it. Oh, so they're saying, like, there's no abnormal appearance. Fair. Your wand. Whoa. A dagger. Well, I would love to do it. I'll give it a new edge. Oh, I want to decorate it. The hilt. But will it hold up, I wonder? Heck, might as well remake it from scratch. Okay, now she's a Hatsumi. Oh, yes. So now she's getting really intense into this. We should do black, since the magic stone, the gold and purple of Twilight. No, make it white. Red would be cool too. All right, just clean the edge, sharpen it, align it, all that. Okay? You don't have to go the 9 yards. And there, all is ready. What? Why is there a shark? Why? Now then, on your first mission, your target will be Hisami Makik. Fucking Kisame over here. There's like black shark over here. Like, no. Yo, why though? But why? We gotta hunt Gura over here. We have received multiple reports of a frost damage by a... Wait, hold on. I didn't realize that. Wait a minute. This thing's a flying ice shark? Oh my god, that is terrifying and super different. That is super different. An ice shark? Yeah, scolding shark, water sharks. Hell, I've had like I think in one series we had like a flying shark, air shark, an ice shark? What? And this thing's massive too. It's like towering over buildings. Acquire Hatsumi as quickly as possible and save the villagers. We're counting on you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, the fit goes hard. The fit goes hard. Anti-human hater Majik Squad. Anti-human hater Majik Squad. That's a weird name. Team Dakaris, team leader Dakaris, team members Ichi, Kumagi, Witch Research Club, and Uru. Oh, fuck. Uru's like, why the hell am I going here? I don't want to be here. I just want to do whatever the hell I want and kill people. Is that so much to ask for? Yes. Yes, it is. So the squad is ready. Our dude is looking fit. The girl is like, I don't want to be here. And then Dakaris is neutral. All right, let's go. No one's listening to me. Why? Because you can't complain 24/7, girl. It's time to hunt an ice shark. And that's where the chapter ends. Okay, we'll do one more chapter. And then we'll call it a night. This is very interesting. This is not bad. How many chapters are there currently right now? There is 39 chapters. Okay. So we still have a lot to go through. That's fine. So we have chapter 7. The Hisami Majik, part 1. Storyline so far, written by Dakaris. Oh, lovely. We have another storyline. Yes. God, this is so dumb. Thanks to the quick thinking of Dakaris, the greatest, most perfect witch ever, the feral idiot child, Ichi, successfully caught the Raikyo Makik, aka Inazuri. Super cute. Elite. Idiot. Then, quickly had dispatched some childness at the association. Ugly brawl. Tea time. Somehow, the feral idiot, Ichi, was officially accepted as a witch. Hooray! Do we really need this right now? Like, this whole in-depth storyline? Or recap? And so, anti-human... Again, what's his name? Anti-human hater Majik Squad was properly formed under the leadership of course, none other than the great Dakaris. And now, Team Dakaris has set out on its first mission, hunting Hatsumi. Oh, I'm sorry, I almost said Hatsumi Miku. Oh, yeah, I saw H and M and went Hatsumi Miku. Hisami Makik. Hello, my name is Kumagi. Now we're going to get her perspective, which is, I don't want to be here. I'm scared. I want to go home. I'm a witch cadet with the association, and I'm a member of the Witches Research Club. Yes, I'm just a research student, but... And then, Ichi just psychopathically sharpening his knife. Bud, please, you're not leveling the tension here. And then Dakaris just munching on crackers or whatever, just... I'm the fucking top bitch here. Don't you forget that. Excuse me, miss. No! The demon! The demon! No! Uru! Just wanted to know if you want to be friends. All that stuff about me saying I'm gonna hunt down all you witches. No, it's just a joke. I was so silly. I'm just a little guy. I'm just here to have fun, right? We're here to have fun. Nah, get away from me. Get away from me, you entity. Why am I here? Witch Cadet Kumagi's personal belongings. Okay, this is very different. Very slow paced for this chapter. Report notebook. Plenty of room to write. Magic pouch. A handy item with a bit of magic. Can store bigger things than it would appear to be. Cool. A backpack. Goes everywhere with her. Mental readiness. Not even close. I like that. Is she mentally sound? Is she not mentally touchable? Far from. She's mentally touchable. In fact, she's on the ground weeping as we speak. Well, you're going to have to level up, girl. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to lock the fuck in. Because this group is going to go on some crazy adventures. Her research club hat. What's this? Has a built-in visor. Okay. Coat, sturdy and durable. Neat. They are here. So there is a mountainside village that they have been tasked to go handle. Currently traveling via magic-powered wagon. We're not going to do some there are no brooms. I just realized that. There's floating spells, but maybe they don't last that long. But no magic brooms for our witch series. A bold choice. Destination, Thousa Wood. And they can't use the mirrors either, so there has to be rules to travel, I guess. How long until we reach there? It is believed it should take half an hour or so. This place is so far out in the sticks. It doesn't even have their own. Everything will be answered in due time. I have to remember that. This place is so far out in the sticks. It doesn't even have a mirror for mirror messaging. So we have how mirrors work. If the mirror on both ends are registered, you can pass between them. So more than just sending messages, you can send yourself. So whatever registered means, I don't know what that specifically entails, but it has to be registered and in 2 separate locations, and then you can travel through. If one or both mirrors aren't registered, access is denied. All right. I'm going to save that. That's actually a fairly important bit of information. I'm sorry. Even the closest registered mirror is about 20 miles away. So it's not worth it. It would have been way faster if we could have just flown, but no, we can't do that either. What would you have flown on? Is she on a magic carpet? I just realized that. Does she own a magic carpet? We're stuck with a baggage that doesn't even know how to use a levitation spell. Oh, I'm sorry. Does she not? Nah, I'm not talking about you. What did she say? Moogie. I thought she said Muggle. Moogie. That's her nickname now. Moogie. I mean this idiot. Whew. Speaking directly to Master Dakaris is so nerve-wracking. Why am I even here? Also, wait. Fuck that for a second. Dakaris, he's just starting out. If you want him to fly, teach him how to fly. Do you know the magic spells to fly? If it's that easy. Lesson 1, fly. We can do it right now, in fact, if we're just so able to. Why am I even here? I've almost no aptitude for offensive magic. Okay, so she is not a combat specialist. My special ability is boring workday magic. There is a reason I picked a club where I could just spend my entire day researching at a desk, so I don't have to go out into the field and fight. Too bad. Too bad. Life sad. So sad. But now I'm in a anti-human hater magic squad. So is this like specifically they're going after magics that are openly threatening human existence, or like are causing a disturbance, and that's why they're called that. So she's thinking now we have to fight terrible, terrible beings now. Ugh. Even among magics, the human haters are notorious for being the most deadly. There's no way I can hack it in a violent, bloodthirsty battle squad. I'm just too scared. Too bad. You're gonna lock in. You are gonna have hopefully a good character arc. I'm hoping for this. Please don't be a crybaby like 24/7. But what terrifies me most of all is, hey, what's in your bag? Oh, sorry. Practicing bird calls or something? Puffball. What does that say? Puffball Warble, maybe. Yes. The young man who acquired the Uruk Makik is Master Ichi. Puffball Warble is a bird. Okay, so he thinks she's doing a bird call. He's very likely the first male witch in all of history. Something so rare it's never even been seen before. Oh, are you now practicing to be a mole? Mole. He's a man, but can use magic. That alone is just out of the ordinary. It's a disturbing thought, but even that doesn't scare me as more as what he does. He doesn't hesitate to pick fights with legendary Makits. Nah, this man is atypical. He's atypical. No one like him. He's built different, if you would say. He even shoulder throwed fucking like again, the Sukuna supposedly. I have no idea what's going through his mind. I really wish I didn't have to deal with him. Oh, this bag. Yeah, it's a magic item with a spatial spell attached to it. How do they like transfix spells onto stuff? I wonder. You can put a lot more things than it would appear at first. You can put anything in here, even though it's so tiny. Yep, things like books, cups, and so on can go in here. It'll hold different size things depending on how much magic will be poured into it. It's great for long trips. Oh, you know what's going to happen? He's going to pour his magic in here, and it's going to be used as like a cage or a pitfall, and he's going to like suck up an entire mountainside or something like that. Yeah. He's going to put an entire town in here or whatever. I wouldn't have to make so many tons of traps carrying my prey off the mountain. There you go. What did I say? Yep. This dude's going to do some crazy shit. This is going to be coming very handy. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, This kid's terrifying. Water. Spring forth Paltika. So is that a chant, like a base chant? Is she using a magic? Because there's only, I think they said last time we streamed, I think it was like in chapter 2 or 3, a magic will die and then go back into the reincarnation cycle, like, again, tailed beast, and then someone can get them. Like, there is a difference between lightning and a different lightning type. Like, there's subsets of lightning magics, but they're all not the same practicality speaking. So there might be multiple water magics, but not every single one of them are going to be the same. They're their own individual attributes. But there's only one of a kind per magic. and until I guess like their person dies, they can't like be owned by anyone else. Is what I'm trying to say. Here, wow, water came out of your pen. Is it really drinkable? Yes, it is. Wow, so cool. He really isn't at all familiar with magic now, is he? Wow. You're actually amazing. But he's flattery. Flattery's nice. Huh? You can do all kinds of magic. Can you teach me new things? What? No, I'm not. I'm not at all. That was just a beginner's spell. Any candidate can learn it. And it's the magic item that was amazing, not me. So again, chant spells versus inherent magic. What is the difference? Compared to everyone else, I am here we go. Oh, this is some Noel shit. The royal family or some kind of like hierarch family. She's the black sheep, yada yada yada. Right. No. No. You couldn't be Komugi. And then a female. Yes, you wouldn't be suited for it. It's all right. You don't have to do a thing. And then some other female. Yeah, you're just so useless. All of them laughing. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha ha. So she's probably part of a royal family of some sorts. Or a noble family, something like that. And she is initially not skilled. She'll get there. I'm not really. It's all I can do to manage with little things, you know? Once I heard a story. There was a blacksmith told to me, he said that no matter how oh my god, how do you say this? Fuck. Hold on. Yeah. Give me a second. How do you say this? I almost want to say extinguish, but I don't think that is. My brain cells are fighting against each other right now. It's not good when two brain cells fight against each other. It's chaos in there.
Equist.
Equist. Thank you. Equist. Now, what does that mean? Equist.
Exquisite.
Oh, maybe this is exquisite. Fuck me. Exquisite. Extremely beautiful. Okay. Well, fuck me then. Exquisite, the blade is. If you don't take care of it properly and use it well, you will not be able to cut even jelly with it. Oh, Zoro over here. Cut everything but cut nothing. The breath of all things. Yeah. On the other hand, even the poorest swordsman will take care of and even give a proper edge, can slice through boulders. The way of the sword. The way of the sword. It's not about outward value. It's about dedication, craft, and overall inherent and or trained skill. So essentially, the worth of a tool is how it is used. I was thirsty, and you gave me water. And so, that made me happy. You were nice, and so I wanted to thank you. That's why I said what I said. So, what I mean to say is, you are an amazing person because you're an asset. Again, that does give me Gone vibes, where he's like, in a weird, atypical way, he's like viewing people not as right or wrong, but more so things that he perceives to be inherently okay because it benefits him. but might be wrong because it goes against something that he needs or views. I word that weirdly. I'm just going off of like a analytic topic that people have about Gon from Hunter x Hunter and about his mindset, which is very good. There's like one really good video. I gotta watch that again. What I meant to say is you're an amazing person. And then taken aback by that. Dakaris isn't, though. You see, she's always orders fancy meals, and she keeps them all to herself. She acts smug about it every single time. She's a real jerk, you know. You're a jerk too, by the way. Right back at you. So he's telling that to Uru. So both of them just, nah, I hate you. I hate you more. And of course, she received a compliment. She's flustered. What's up? Oh, nothing. Oh, I guess he isn't scary like I thought. Maybe. Thank you very much, Master Ichi. Ah, you can just call me Ichi. Oh, okay, Ichi. And they just continue to gab and talk. And I'll just call you Kungi. And then Dakaris. In the corner. In the cuck corner. I don't know. Yo, Uru, he's sliding in. He's like, what you feeling? Feeling left out? You want to go join the group? Like he's poking the bear. You feeling like you're an outsider? Psst. Yeah, don't even bother. You see, there's nothing more awkward than a boss who tries to intrude upon the young kid's gossip. How old is Dakaris? Wait, wait. She's the team leader. She is the, I guess, Gojo, the Kakashi of this group. I guess, if we have to go that far. How old is she? Oh, what is this dumb shit? Oh, no. She's taking a stance. She's taking a Usain Bolt stance. She's ready to go. She's ready to go. She wants to go in and mess up all their fun. She don't give a fuck. Let me join in. I'm young. I'm a girl. Please, I want to gossip too. These awkward idiots. What was that about? And then Ichi senses something. Oh, we're getting close. Why are you upside down? Hey, I heard something. What? Sure it wasn't just the wind, kid? No. Did I imagine it? Nah, your instincts are on point. I would trust them. And then we transition into the forest. Someone's running. And there's just a horde of these monstrous sharks chasing a kid. A little girl is being chased by these fucking flying sharks. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. Walking through the woods. Shark. I don't know how. Just is. So they're chasing her. Someone help me. Help me. Chrissy, you must run. Mom, Dad. Someone will surely come to help. You must go. So her dad is like frozen. Like, yeah, he's probably dead. I mean, I don't know. Let's see how this show goes. The witches will surely come to help us. Yeah, about that. They will, but an hour late, probably. Please, someone help me. Lady witch, please. Nah, lady? Wrong. Negatory. Male. Masculine. Testosterone. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Yeah, there we go. So, hey, he's got the lightning dagger out already. Shing. There we go. Man's not holding back. In Zura. And then in one slice, just destroys all three of these, like, ice shark things. The girl tumbles back. Lands at Dakaris' feet. Are you okay? Whoa. You came, Lady Witch? That lady stuff doesn't sound right. You know, I'm a boy after all. And the titles aren't really my thing. So why don't you just call me a witch? Specifically, I'm Ichi. Ichi the Witch. Boy, this is one weird looking shark. I thought I got it, but it just melted. It looks like I've still got a long way to learn with magic and magics. Why don't you teach me more, okay, Kumagi? So, these sharks are like molding back together and stuff. Interesting. And then behind him, Eep. I'll take it all back. He is scary. There is a huge fucking shark approaching him. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay. That's a good stopping point. So let's see. 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got the 4 chapters today. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. That's going to be the end of our stream today. That was fun. A little bit more world building. One, got to see the capital. Very cool. So we got to see a little bit more of its public squares, its day-to-day goings, ideas about magic items, but mainly that chapter was caste system. There is a very strong caste system in this world. And that's going to be exploited, heavily so. Another chapter was the testing and qualification of Ichi to become an official witch. And we see, you know, the inner workings of certain magical abilities and whatever. But more so than that, we got the introduction of more official witches, where during the caste system, they were junior grades, senior grades, and then there are full-fledged witches. And that's what Dakaris is part of. We met another one. I forget her name, but like the crazy scientist lady, she was interesting, giving off mad lad energy. But the most important panel of that was we met some more high-level witches that we will probably run into later into the series. Our Gote 13 class people. I'm curious on how strong Monogold is compared to these guys, or I guess these girls. So we got introduced to them and how they were ready to kill him if need be. But then the next chapter, we get into a more interesting idea, which, you know, has been discussed at nauseating length in other series. You know, are nature and creatures that exist from nature evil? Or humans the evil ones because they forego the natural order of things and install these very skewed perceptions of reality onto natural beings? One. But then two, at the same time, Ichi was like, you're full of horseshit, aren't you? You are full of actual horseshit. If you really cared about anything that you said, yeah, this fucking panel right here, right here. If you cared about anything, there would be signs. My instincts would flare. And you know what they're telling me right now? You don't give a rat's ass about nothing. You don't care about humans. You don't care about witches. You don't care about your own kin. Whatever it is you care about, it's clear. All you want to do is cause havoc. And if it means killing myself, which that's some crazy character stuff, if it means killing myself, I'll do it. Like, wow. Wow. So, very interesting world stuff and character building on Ichi a lot. So, which I'm liking. I'm liking more and more. But Uru as well. Just what is his agenda? What does he actually view on the world? Does he even care? Does he, like, you know, I'm a force of nature. My brethren like you, some don't. Honestly, again, like the Sukuna mindset. I just want to exist. I don't care. I have no agenda. My agenda is I have no agenda. I live day to day, and that's it. And then, of course, we got introduced to Kumagi. She's a sweetheart and will be a support person. She looks to have some kind of interesting story where she is like a Noelle. She comes from some upper echelon of witches and stuff, but she probably just sucks ass. But she will get better and shine like a diamond, all that stuff. All that stuff. And we have our team. Our team is looking stylish. Oh, and we learned a little bit more of the power set where the Majiks, when you capture them, one, going in lockstep with what we learned last time, not only are you the one who has them until they die, or I'm sorry, you die, there's an activation that only you can see for the chant. Kind of like the release of a Zanpakuto in Bleach. You, as the wielder, can only get that from capturing it. No one else. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool new information. And we learned that Ichi just inherently has so much energy off the gate. Even without using his Uru chant, he can just unleash huge scores of magic energy. So he has to hone it and train it, but still, it's very impressive. Very, very impressive. So yeah, this is pretty good stuff. I like the world building so far. I like the characters. It's funny. Art's very good. And I'm intrigued to see where all this will be going. Whew. So, with that being said, we come to the end of the stream. We will be back tomorrow with more Fate, as per usual, for a Monday stream. Then after that, Tuesday, Yakuza. Both of those streams are going to be late night. Expect that. Hopefully, we won't have to push anything back. I do apologize in the future if that does happen, though. Thursday, more JoJo's. Depending on when the One Piece chapter comes out, maybe we'll get to it Thursday, but it's probably going to be Friday. And again, hopefully, we don't push anything back. But I'm looking forward to all those streams this week. And again, next Sunday, we will not be doing Ichi the Witch. Just to clarify, next Sunday, we will not be doing Ichi the Witch because I will be on vacation from the following week all through it. So we will catch up to Ichi the Witch and all of our other content the following week later on. So I do apologize for anyone looking at the streams. I will post an announcement so everyone will be more aware of it going forward. That way they're like, hey, where are the streams? On vacation. On vacation. Anyway, I hope everyone takes care of themselves. Stay safe. The world is a very crazy place right now. Please reach out to someone if you're feeling lonely or anything about whatever you're feeling inside. You know, please just take care of each other, yourselves, and just stay safe. Live happily and do something that might, perk up your spirits. Like reading a manga. Watching my streams, which, shameless plug. If you're new here, if you're watching live, or a VOD gang, what up, VOD gang? Please do me the courtesy of hitting the bell notification. That way you are aware of when we go live with our new streams. Because we got a lot coming in the future, baby. And comment down below, good or bad, doesn't matter. Same thing with the thumbs up, good or bad, I don't care. If you want to give it a negative, thumbs down, go right ahead. The algorithm doesn't care as long as you do it. But more importantly not, take a chance on me and subscribe to the channel. Please. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, wherever you may be. Stay safe. See you on the next stream, which it's almost 12 o'clock, so technically almost today. Later on with Fate. Sleep well or work well if it's the morning for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.